The domino effect. That's what I heard in prayer recently. Kind of a different word. I was just praying and had my journal out, and sometimes in prayer, I just kind of like laugh when God said domino effect. I'm like, domino effect, that's a little bit different. And then the Lord just really showed me something that was so good and started speaking to me about something that you would think would make sense, but when he tells it to you, it is so clear. And the Lord started showing me people's lives are like dominoes. You know how people that they do the domino tricks, and they put a domino down and they put one behind it. They just keep stacking all of these dominoes, and then all of a sudden they may go two different ways, and they have the different designs and all of this. And then the Lord was showing me everybody wants for God to move in their life and do something, but they have not spent the time lining up the dominoes. Now, let's talk about alignment. Recently, in another time of prayer, the Lord spoke to me and said, this is a season that I want my children to start aligning everything up in their life. But hang on, God, I want to push the first domino. I want to see some results. I know, but you've only got 6 dominoes. That's not much of a show right there. But what the Lord has been showing me, for some people, this word is for you because he has been laying these dominoes up. He's been aligning thing after thing after thing after thing after thing in your life. And it may be for a year. It may be 5 years. It may be 10 years. But I'm telling you, he has been strategically placing things in your life. He has been aligning you perfectly. I've got a great friend of mine who's a chiropractor. And when my back is completely aligned, I do good. And it's just that total alignment. Sometimes it sounds like dominoes falling. He'll do sound like you're running your hands across a piano. But when everything's aligned, I feel great. What God is doing right now in this vision that the Lord gave me, in this word, the domino effect, he is aligning everything straight. He's aligning everything perfectly in your life. Now, a lot of people watching this, you probably sense and you probably feel that God has been aligning everything, and you probably use verbiage like this: I don't know what God's about to do, but I know it's good. I know it's big because I'm excited. I feel a shift coming. I feel a transition coming. You hear people all the time, they walk into church and say, I don't know what God's about to do, but I feel something. It is the domino effect. There's times I go and preach at conferences, and when I'm talking to people before the service, they're like, we don't know what's going to happen at this conference, but we are expecting. We just feel like God is working. And so God is lining things up in your life. Now, if you've ever watched a great domino show when they have thousands and thousands of dominoes lined up, when they push it, you just see them, everything's aligned perfectly, and you just see them, one thing right after another is happening. And most people watching it go, ooh, oh, wow, that's amazing. That's what people are going to say over your life. Now, I want to challenge you. A lot of people say, God, do something big in my life now. He is. He's lining everything up. And then at the end of a domino show, everybody's like, oh, it's already over. I wish there would have been a few more dominoes. If you will allow God to take the time and align more things up in your life, your breakthrough will be greater. Your increase will be greater. My wife and I, we're at the place in our life where we're like, God, it took us a long time to get to where we are. But now we look back and we say it was all worth it. I've been in ministry for over 20 years. My wife and I have been married for over 18 years. And the thing is, we are just now stepping in to what we know God has for us. But for all these years, God was setting us up for this now moment. My friends, it's your time and it's your season. The domino effect is happening. Right now, God is setting you up for something great.